Hello, my name is Susie. I live in Kentucky and I have been doing research on incredible tiny homes. For myself, I was looking for something for a bed and breakfast, and I have watched Randy and Amanda for about 2 years. And, who doesn't love them? They're just hilarious. I was actually watching them just for a good laugh, have a drink, sit back, and just watch their antics. And thank God for the fast forward button, right? Because some of their stuff's pretty boring. But anyway, to get back to the point. My brother sold his house, just closed on it last week, so he's staying with me. And I was recommending an incredible tiny home to him. Since I am recently retired, well, not too recent, but I have friends that have retired. So there's a couple in Tennessee. There's about 6 or 7 of us all together, and they were all interested. I'd like to have one. I'd like to have one for a getaway or this or that, whatever the case may be. So I encouraged, one incredible tiny homes. They're right here in Tennessee. We're in Kentucky. A couple of my friends are already in Tennessee. They're so funny. And Randy started his company from nothing, in Amanda's backyard there. He had to rebuild it, and he's done a great job. The company is a $1 million company, even though they often talk about how they don't have any money. They are a $1 million company. Don't let them fool you. But anyway, that aside, that's what you're supposed to do. You start a company, that's your goal. You want to make money, but you want to be putting across a good product and telling the truth about it. So out of all of us, and I was telling everybody, let's just take a trip to Newport, schedule one of their tours. Of course, if there's 6 or 7 of us going to Newport with checks in hand ready to buy something, I would insist on seeing Randy or Amanda or both of them. And if that wasn't possible, I would just move on, because they're the ones that do the videos. They're the ones everyone sees. So if Tim's the only one that knows anything, then he should be doing the videos. But that aside, so I thought, yeah, it'd be great. Let's do a road trip. But they're all asking me, well, have you checked any other incredible, in tiny homes, communities or dealers or anything? And I said, no. Well, they're right next door in Tennessee. Why would I check any other? I like all their stuff. They've got some beautiful homes. Most of their best homes are Amish made, and the Amish are awesome. I personally feel like their homes are just a little bit overpriced for what you get, but it's all in what you're looking for. So they told me, do some more research and then come back to us and tell us what you found. Are you getting the most money for the most deal for your money with this group, or have you checked anyone else? So I researched about 5 different companies. I picked one to put up against them. So that's what I did. I put them like on the left, the other company on the right. And I've done 2 videos so far, I haven't posted yet, that are like, what do you get for $70,000 at ITH, and what do you get for $70,000 at this tiny home place? That's what I did a couple of times. You can make your own decisions. I'm going to be doing some follow-up videos that if you're considering buying from them or any, you need to watch, specifically if you are buying from them. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Just keep your eye out. Everything that I say, I will be able to back up with links, phone numbers, websites, just everything. I found a lot of information out, and that most people probably don't know, but you should know. If you're putting your whole life savings into one little house, you need to know what's happening with the company. Are they up to date on everything? Are they following all the rules? That's what we're going to cover. And what are they up to now? So please check out my videos. And if you know someone going to buy from them or considering buying a tiny home in general, have them watch these videos that I put out. And they're just for information. This isn't even generally what I do on my channel, is talk about tiny homes. And that's a wrap. Thanks for listening.